Good evening, everyone. This is Bremster, and yeah, tonight I'm going to play a little bit more Alexplorer. Now, I actually did a little bit of testing some stuff on my account earlier. I haven't been playing everything on stream. I haven't touched Alexplorer apart from just some inventory checking, but I've loaded a couple of new add-ons to try and improve the user experience because I had them recommended for what I was doing. So one improves the way quests are displayed, and we'll see that in a minute. And the other one improves the loot window and has a whole bunch of quality of life improvements that just are hidden in the background. Apparently a lot of them will come later, but one of them is a loot window improvement, and that's going to be potentially a big one for me. But I want to check my mail. Now, here's a big something that happened. This item dropped for my mage while I was doing some testing. Crown of the Lost Conqueror. I ran her through Naxxramas in Northrend. And she got this as an item, which is create a class set item appropriate for your loot specialization, which is protection. So if I use this item, I will get a helmet, the Valorous Redemption face guard. Now, this would be an upgrade. Like, it would be a huge upgrade. Like, huge. Well, actually, not that much. But I don't want to use it. What I wanted it for was for the transmog. So I wanted to get the transmog from it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to talk to this guy and I'm going to sell it. So the whole point was just to get the transmog on my mage. On the Paladin. But the plans for the polished steel boots sold, tin ore sold, lesser moonstone, wild steel bloom, buzzard wheat, king's blood. The iron ore sold for a lot, thick murloc scale, life root, heavy stone, bruiseweed, mithril ore, wild steel bloom, gold ore, king's blood. And this stuff didn't sell, and I will potentially deal with that when I get back to town. Now, here we're going to... Now, I do have a new loot window, which I might try out, but first the quest stuff. How does this look? Druids and sentinels prefer to keep separate company, but we have always worked well together. Never mistake privacy for diversion.
Good luck, friend.
My duty here is to watch over Teleron. Even without his meditation leaving him vulnerable, there's enough threats in this forest to keep us both of us on our toes. That's why it maddens me so much that I don't have the opportunity to leave camp. More harpies than I've ever seen infest the northwest, foul creatures spreading their filth across ancient ruins uncaringly. They're a threat to this camp and have no place in these lands. I'll pay you well if you get rid of them. Kill 6 North Spring harpies and 6 North Spring windcallers. And it basically says what I'm going to get, and I have the opportunity to accept or decline with keyboards. But you notice how it zoomed in on the NPC rather than keeping out their thing? I can also use buttons, so I can click 1, and it's like, Adana Hate-Tellin is the queen of the North Spring harpies that reside in the ruins to the west. It is her malicious will that leads the harpies to defend their nests among the ruins of our people. The harpies can call to her with a horn they carry, blowing it by the Hate-Tellin stones. In the northern part of the ruins will summon Adana. Show no mercy for these foul creatures. Slay her and bring her dark heart to me. Slay Adana Hate-Tellin and obtain Adana's dark heart.
Farewell.
And that ability to control it. Hey Keith, the Thursday went okay. The ability to get those better quest displays and everything I think will be good for this playthrough.
Hello.
Wow, 4 options.
Del Madres.
And you can see which one I've selected because the UI is an interact. This is beautiful. A severe illness has fallen over the creatures of this forest. While at first I hoped it was part of nature's course, it has refused to pass. The forest stags, normally strong and serene, have suffered the worst. Some waste away in weakness, others froth and rage dangerously. If I am to consult the spirits to learn more of this sickness, I will need the stag's antlers. Now, an interesting thing is apparently there is an option in here to do text-to-speech, but I don't want to because I'm enjoying reading it out myself. So the looming threat. The Scourge are a direct affront to nature. They have managed to corrupt the Quillbore in Razorfen Downs and now threaten to spread further into Thousand Needles, and eventually, I fear, west into Feralis. You must go there and do anything you can to confine them. Perhaps you can find someone in the area to help you. the winds whisper of a powerful presence in the area.
Congratulations.
So I got to go back and do Razorfen Downs.
Asha Fela.
Just inside the eastern wing of Dire Maul is one of the Warpwood ancients, Fergus Warpwood. Still lives uncorrupted. You must travel there and help him drive out the terrible creatures that have taken it as their own. Taking Dire Maul would be a major step in reclaiming Feralis for our people. Dire Maul is definitely something I want to do.
Farewell.
The Stuhlen, a powerful and uncorrupt highborn, has managed to enter the western wing of Dire Maul and has asked for assistance in cleansing it. Regardless of your personal convictions of the highborn, it is an effort I must support for the good of Feralis. May the wind carry your spirit there with great swiftness. You'll find Dire Maul to the southeast.
Congratulations.
But I do want to try out the new loot thing. So you'll notice how it's popped up here as just you received blindweed, and that has remained. Not sure if I don't want to move that. So that's plumber. Loot window. Maybe I want to put it over here. I can see I've received 2 blindweed. I received +1 Khadgar's Whisker, so it's easier for everyone to see what I got. As loot, because it's now going to show up in a loot window. So if I do this, +1 Shimmering Claw. +1 Ripsaw Fang. +1 Shimmering Claw. What? I didn't kill Lethless. Does this mean Terrar is about to spawn? But it's Ysondra who spawns here. I don't know what's going on. Was that always pulsing like that? Does this mean Terrar is about to spawn here? I am now very, very confused. I'm getting nervous, but I like this loot window. See this effect around the portal? I swear that wasn't there before. I wasn't getting these call-outs last time. You can see 3 blindweed, 1 shimmering claw.
I'm out of range.
Yeah, I quite like this.
It's too far away. I need to get closer.
So the only quest I got, there was the stag antlers. Everything else was Dire Maul or somewhere else. Nope, it was Lethless who spawned again. I was thinking, is that Tyra? It's not Tyra. So I think these are going to be nice little quality of life add-ons. Ah, puts the money in there as well. Cool. So yes, the add-ons I loaded, one is called Plumber, and it's the one that's giving me the loot window and apparently a whole heap of other really nice features. And apparently it's got a whole bunch of UI fixes for all sorts of stuff. So there's like little events and things that can happen in later expansions and things that have just a couple of just fiddly little things, and apparently Plumber is designed to fix a lot of those as well as give UI improvements. And then there's Dialogue UI, which is that quest UI one, which I've got a lot of control over, whether the camera zooms in, how much the camera zooms in, all of that sort of stuff, and I actually really like it. It kind of makes it feel like you are talking to the NPC rather than just getting this tiny little dialogue window. So yeah, I like it. I like it a lot. I can't get all the herbs. I want to gather all of the things. This used to be where I'd come to farm Mage Weave. I don't know if they still drop Mage Weave because of all of the changes, but this used to be where I come to farm Mage Weave.
Out of range.
Seem to be getting silk.
Congratulations.
Edna's Dark Heart. Oh, you could still get the
It's too far away.
chicken quests. Maybe. Is that a horde town? That's a horde town. There's a horde town here now. They've added another horde town. Because they needed another one. They destroyed the Alliance town in this area and added a horde one.
Congratulations.
Well, thank you. No, not planning on going in there. I mean, I can kind of see it from here. But if I get too close, the guards will come and spank me. Which is fair. I mean, you don't want single players. I mean, I probably could do. If I was maximum level, I could probably go in there and destroy it, but it would mean that lower level players couldn't quest because a high level player could keep the city dead. Not a fan of that as a concept. I mean, there's nothing stopping a high level player doing it. Like, I could come here on my mage and just keep the camp dead, but a higher level horde character could come along and keep me dead. So, but yeah, it's just not worth it. Oh, I need more stag antlers. That's right. There's a herb here, apparently. Behind me.
I need to get closer. I'm out of range.
But now you can see how much of a herb I'm getting and everything. Oh, hi, Kurumi. Welcome. Good morning, viewers. Now, there's a reference that if you get... I'm sorry I did that. And if you don't get it, hi. There, you can see what I get. Yeah, this is nice. I like this.
Congratulations.
I got congratulated. I ought to be congratulated. And I don't know where the fade leaf is. Now I do. And I shouldn't be bothering doing this, but I am. It is not Good Morning Vietnam. Good morning, campers. I'm your Uncle Ernie, and I welcome you to Tommy's Holiday Camp. Ba-da-na-na-na-na. The camp with the difference, never mind the weather. When you come to Tommy's, the holidays forever. The
loom be with you. Be careful.
What brings you here? May the stars guide you.
Thank you, Paladin. That's one less distraction for me.
Farewell.
We must not tolerate the infestation of our ancestors' ruins by the harpies.
A fella.
These lands will finally be free of the foulness of the harpies. I cannot thank you enough.
May the stars guide you.
It's Tommy by The Who.
How may I help? Farewell.
At the very least, these creatures' suffering has ended. Let us hope their sacrifice will bring a stop to further pain. I like the way it zooms in on the NPC. Now, I can change the zoom in level, so I could make it that it zoomed in a little closer to the NPC. But I think this level is good enough. I've discovered a brood of dragon whelps gathered off the road to the north with a similar affliction. Green dragons are sacred custodians of nature. The fact that this disease is capable of spreading to them is a cause for great alarm. We must stop this from spreading further through any means. Slay the infected whelps, Alexplorer, and return to me.
Goodbye.
That's the one. As in Pinball Wizard. Yep, that's it. It was a double album rock opera. A lot of people know Pinball Wizard. Some Acid Queen was quite popular. And there was a couple of others. Pinball Wizard, of course, is the big one. That's the one everyone knows. Captain Walker didn't come home. His unborn child will never know him. Believed to be missing with a number of men. Don't expect to see him again. The original album was way better than the movie. The movie was pretty good. It was very strange. Like, really odd.
Congratulations.
Was it Ringo Starr who played Uncle Ernie in the original album? It may have been. I'd need to look that up. No, I'm not going to do it now. I talked to this flight master, didn't I? I have now spoken to this flight master, so...
Ishno del Diab.
Oh, okay. That was the end of the quest. As you witness, the dragon Ysondra has told us that the tears of the land conceal the portal from which this corruption stems. Her words ring true. In the glade to the west, I have seen the mountain giants distraught. They raged in frustration and wept, and their tears fell upon the stones as shining crystals. Though the giants weep no more, these stone tears must be what Ysondra referred to. We must gather them.
Farewell, dear Nadris.
The cliff giants of Feralis are extensions of the earth itself, Alexplorer. When nature thrives, they are benevolent protectors and peaceful guardians. But as the forest is tainted, so too are they. Should they be corrupted by this melody, they will lash out in violence against trees, wildlife, and the very boulders they were shaped from. Be wary in your tasks. Should you find any corrupted giants, destroy them, for the sake of those still spared.
Goodbye.
Ever since I was a young boy, I've played the silver ball. From Soho down to Brighton, I must have played them all. But I ain't seen nothing like him in any amusement hall. That deaf, dumb, and blind kid sure plays a mean pinball. Originally not sung by Elton John, as much as people like to think it was. He stares like a statue, becomes part of the machine, feeling all the bumpers, always playing clean. He plays by intuition, the digit counters fall. That deaf, dumb, and blind kid sure plays a mean pinball. He's a pinball wizard, that has to be a twist. A pinball wizard got such a supple wrist. So how do you think he does it? Don't know what makes him so good. Can't see no distractions, can't hear no buzzes and bells. Can't see the lights are flashing, plays by sense of smell. Always gets a replay, never tilts at all. That deaf, dumb, and blind kid sure plays a mean pinball. I thought I was the bally table king, but I just handed my pinball crown to him. Archer's trousers of the Aurora. Nope, didn't need them. But, you know, something. I'm going to have to get used to looking for loot in a new location, but I think it's really worth it. The Elton John version is the most famous.
Congratulations.
So Elton John did it for the movie, and I have to admit there were some really good versions in the movie.
Out of range.
Afterwards did several recordings of it, and it became one of the songs that he did at his concerts and stuff. He was so famous for it. Elton John did an okay version of it. I'm not complaining about Elton John's version of it. Why would I? It's Elton John. Elton John's brilliant. I was originally Captain something. Not Captain Fabulous, but it was like something weird.
Congratulations.
Man, it's been a long time since I've thought about Tommy. I can't even remember what got me onto the topic. Oh, that's right. It was a good Good morning, campers. It was a welcome, because the song is called Welcome. My brain goes in very strange ways. Not necessarily good ones. But very shortly after I've headed these in, I mean, if I get sent to the next quest hub, I'm probably going to, like down here at Feathermoon Stronghold, I imagine I'm going to get sent to. When I get to Feathermoon Stronghold, I think I'm going to go do Diamol. That respawn is probably right at the top. So there's probably a couple of rare spawns you can only get if you're flying. Yeah, I mean, yeah, I've seen Elton John do that, not live. I only saw Elton John live once. I think I'm pretty certain we went to an Elton John concert. I could be wrong about that. We did a lot of concerts, my father and I, back in the 80s and 90s. Because we both have a love of music. I was like, well, what do you do with a love of music? You go do music things.
Greetings, Asha Fela.
The tears are among the very rocks that the giants themselves rise from. There should be loose ones near the yeah, I got that. The mountain giants are precious allies of our race. We must stop this corruption before it claims any more creatures of the forest.
Farewell.
The spirits of these guardians will return in time, Alexplorer. You freed them to move on in nature's cycle. Now it falls to us to make sure the cycle is free of corruption and needless suffering.
Goodbye.
It is ready. Take this, Alexplorer, the beacon of natural essence, blessed by the will of Yasundra. To the north, on the other side of the flowing brook, is Dreambough. There stands the great tree, the tallest in Feralis, a sapling of the very world tree. A portal to the heart of the Emerald Dream sits in its trunk, and it is this portal you must seal. The portal will be guarded, but you must be brave.
Asha Fela.
But I don't want to seal the portal. I want to fight is it Tayra? No, it's actually Yasundra that can spawn from here. The corrupted Yasundra. I want to fight the corrupted Yasundra. It's a boy, Mrs. Walker. It's a boy. It's a boy, Mrs. Walker. It's a boy.
Congratulations.
Takurumi, if you're still here, are you a WoW player? If so, what version of WoW do you play? possible I scared everyone off with my singing, but you know me, Keith. Singing is what I try and do. I don't say I do it well.
Can I assist?
Yeah, I like this zoom in. It's nice. Your bravery has seen us through. The Emerald Nightmare has been shut out from this land. The fate of the Dragon Teira worries me, but there is much work still to be done. I cannot afford to dwell on it.
Farewell.
We druids do not keep very close company with the Sentinel army, but we are always willing to work together to defend our lands. Now that you have assisted me, I would be remiss not requesting you to assist them as well. Chandris Feathermoon, General of the Sentinels, commands the war effort for all of Kalimdor from the newly built Feathermoon stronghold to the south. Tell her I sent you. I am sure she will have need of your skills. But I was dropping frames for a bit there, but it seems to be okay now.
Goodbye.
Go to Feathermoon stronghold. Oh, it tells me even when I get rep. That's cool. So it's going to be much easier to track on stream when I get rep or anything like that. Yeah, I'm going to like this. You know, Tommy Walker. Hey, Plank Time. Yeah, the movie Tommy is incredibly strange. Like, just plain weird. It's got an incredible performance. Oh, I can't remember the name. It starts with Oliver Reed. Oliver Reed, who passed away while filming the first Gladiator movie. The one with... Oh, I've forgotten that. But anyway... the movie Gladiator. Oliver Reed passed away while that was being filmed, and they had to they had to kill his character and then edit around the fact that they didn't have some of the shots. So he was kind of killed off camera. You see him sort of looking up, and then people sneaking up from behind. It was a CGI thing, and then you see him stabbed in the back, but you don't actually see him because the actor had passed away. Oliver Reed is a brilliant actor, and his role in Tommy was strange as Tommy's stepfather. It was just plain weird. Come for the video games, stay for the discussions about musicals and Sudoku, and what else do we talk about? Keith has a particular painting he likes to mention quite often.
I am listening. Good luck, friend.
Would like, if I may, yeah, I'll set my Hearthstone here.
Highest quality. And you will light your path.
I would like a vendor.
Goddess bless you.
Oh, blindweed isn't listed under herbs. No wonder I was having trouble finding it. Not picking up the quests. So I get the feeling this one is just going to be go down to...
I got what you need.
Oh no, that's the zapping quest. I will do that later. If I get another quest to send me to Diamall, that will be funny. Oh, awesome! That could have been why I started dropping frames. I think when one of us starts streaming, the other one drops frames for a few seconds while YouTube is doing all of the syncing up. There's another Alliance location here. So we lost one, we kind of gained one.
Elune Adore.
I should pick up all these quests, just in case.
Hello. Be careful.
Don't waste my time. Off you go. Careful out there.
Elune be with you. Asha Fela.
No, I'll come back for you. I want to do Diamall. Approaching Diamall on foot. It used to be tricky. I imagine it's not anymore. I mean, although they may have kept it tricky because everyone's going to fly. It's in the eastern, and this is in Diamall West. So let's try and do Diamall West first. That's assuming there are actually still 3 wings to Diamall. You used to need your group to... Oh no, you used to be able to get through here at 60, if you were careful. There used to also be this place in the center of the Broken Commons, which was an arena. And there used to be a chest in the middle of the arena that had a particular drop. And for a while it was the only place the drop was available, was in a chest in the middle here. And that drop, which I might use... Diamall West is up. I believe that... I can't remember what's down there. Let's go have a look. I know Diamall West is up, but I'm curious as to what's down. There may be a back entrance through here. Diamall is a warren.
I need a target.
Killed him in his sleep. Ah, it's the way out of this. Okay. Oh, the key bindings did not save. So I need to go to options. Key bindings, interface panel. And now I'm an orc.
Man, I think that boar meat's coming back on me. I gotta hit the can. Anyone have a Hearthstone? I feel very feminine, and I'll beat the crap out of anyone who disagrees.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to Diamore West. And the quest NPs were all through the other entrance. The Ironbark and Warpwood were once the mighty protectors of Eldrathales. Look at how they have fallen. Ultimately, their fate lies at the hands of myself and my fellow Highborn. We were reckless with our power, human. But you can right the wrongs here. Venture forth and put Tedris Warpwood to rest. He was the mightiest, and... Oh, so this has been done by my warband. Don't care. He was the mightiest and last defender of this area, and deserves spiritual release. Be wary, for if you do not dispose of Ironbark protectors prior to engaging Tendris, he will call on them to assist.
Ishnuala, go in peace.
I sensed your coming all the way from Dreamer's Rest. Your assistance would be most welcome.
May the stars guide.
There are remaining beings here that pose a direct threat to us ever reclaiming this sacred city. Magister Calendris and Ilyana Ravenoak are both extremely dangerous and need to be disposed of as quickly as possible. Exercise caution, for with there being so few remaining feeding off Imalthar's energies, they are likely to be stronger than they first appear. Kill Magister Kendris and Ilyana Ravenoak.
Good luck, friend.
Some beings here have miraculously managed to remain free of the darkness that runs so rampant. On the second story of the court of Highborn rests a Chandrila ancient. Seek it out. It may hold a wealth of wisdom. Perhaps even the secret of freeing Eldrathales.
Congratulations.
I like that icon that says you've done this quest somewhere else on your warband. I think that's a really nice... I think that's a really nice feature of the add-on. It's like, you have done this quest before. Okay?
I need to get... It's too far away.
There's not many zone drops in here. But, you know, lots of items of a level that are kind of new. So the little plus symbol in the loot window is the equivalent of saying this is something you haven't seen before. So I don't even need to open my bags anymore. This is really cool. How many bosses are in here? Look at all of this. So the dungeons are obviously linked. It's another one.
I need to get closer. It's too far away. I need to get closer. Congratulations.
Lots of bosses. Oh my god, 3 items, all of them new? No, I don't have those specific items, but I do have the appearance from another item. That's okay. Now I'm getting Mage Wave Cloth. I can't remember how I get around. Oh, yes, I can.
Congratulations. Have that target.
Light gauntlets, which are an upgrade. Got new gloves.
Peace be with you.
Leave this place, stranger, lest it consume you, as it has all that it has touched.
Goddess watch over you.
Our meeting is no coincidence,
May
Alexplorer.
the stars guide you. Goddess watch over
This madness must come to an end. The age of the immortals has long since passed. Destroy the guardians surrounding the 5 pylons to lower the force field. When this...
May the stars guide you. I am honored. Asha Fela.
When this is done, destroy Imulthar. With the prince's power greatly reduced from this demon's demise, attack and end him as well. Lay the spirits of this city to rest, adventurer, and may the prince pay for his wrongdoings.
Go in peace.
Into the prison of Imulthar, radiate the threat, return to Chandrila Ancient in the courtyard. Oh, okay, got to come back once it's done. No, there is a vendor downstairs. That's right. This place has got everything. Oh man, I ended up having to run parts of this so much. I swear you used to be able to mount out here. The prison of Imulthar. It was killing him that allowed me to get the charger mount on Swearingen.
I'm out of range. It's too far away. I need to get closer. It's too far away. I don't have a target.
What can Imolthar drop? The Eye Stalk Cord would be the only transmog. For me, the necklace, no. The shoulder pads, no. The back, no. I mean, it. Oh, the trinket. Oh, please. Please drop the vigilance charm. Actually, it really doesn't matter. But I'd probably prefer the transmog. Didn't get easy either. Didn't get either. Keep your voice down, stranger. You do not want to disrupt the Master's meditations.
I am listening.
We mustn't anger the Master. He is a wrath that is cruel beyond measure.
Doubtless. How may I help? Good luck, friend. I am listening.
It should have been. They've been stolen, human! 3 of our most prized volumes! You should return the tomes. Should you return the tomes, a reward would most certainly be yours.
But where is the quest? I thought there was a quest here. Nope. Just to kill the dude over there. Kill Prince Tortenrin. Boom.
Congratulations!
I don't understand your comment. I only speak 2 languages, English and bad English. I don't have the option to translate it. Astronomical damage? At level 35? I don't know how you inflict astronomical damage. I'm just inflicting the damage I'm inflicting. I can't tell you how to inflict astronomical damage. I know my level 60 mage is hitting for multiple millions with, like, minor spells. So I'm about to head into Diamol North? Yeah, this is Diamol North that I'm entering, but the Diamol instances are all connected inside. Actually, the way I should probably do this... What version of WoW are you playing, Bob? This is not classic. I'm in Diamol and I'm out-leveling the mobs because everything is level 30. Everything up until the end of Lich King for me is going to be level 30. This is retail. It's so good to be wearing that guild tabard again, by the way. But yeah, I logged on my mage earlier today and I spent 45 minutes running through basically some early raids, and the low damage spell that I remember, which was basically an instacast, low mana cost, low damage spell, could one-shot everything.
Goddess bless you.
We thank you, hero.
Asha Selah.
Leave this the treasure.
May the stars.
In the library, you will find an ancient chest hidden beneath the stairway. Take from it that which you desire. Oh, come on!
Congratulations.
So this is Diamol West done. I'm trying to remember how you get into Diamall East from Diamall from within the instance. So if I want to try and do Diamall, because I don't have to run back to the entrance now after going back to the library. I suppose this is the way that it is. And that's the way it is. You open the chest to find... It's not going to be good though, so don't need to keep it. Oh, do I do the run through? Let's do the run through. I could do north before I do. If I can't remember the path through, I can do north first. I can't remember if you can mount... I don't need to mount up in... I can't even remember what I used to do in Diamall to get rep, but I did so many Diamall runs to get rep with Steamweed or Cartel. How's this for a long corridor? It's not the longest corridor in the game, but it's one of them. Oh, you're shitting me. And you can't actually move from one instance to another anymore. Oh, that's a cruel joke. Well played, Blizzard. So it takes you into Diamall North, but you can't go through that way. I don't know what's going on. Maybe I missed something. Maybe the door's only openable from the other side. I can't remember. Having to do this with 5 people when no one knew where they were going, or someone would go the wrong way or say, I've got a quest that needs me to do this, and 4 people would go, I'm not spending 20 minutes doing that, and they'd leave. And it's like, I just spent 2 hours clearing this place to do this quest, and you guys aren't prepared to give me 5 minutes. Oh, so common. Apparently I had to come back this way anyway. Your work here was noble. Fret not, for Tendrus's soul was crying to be put to rest. He is thankful.
I am honored.
Your dedication will make this all that much easier.
Good luck, friend.
To Diamol East. I like this loot window. It's good. Hang on, wasn't this the entrance? Yeah, this is the entrance to Diamol East. There it is.
The Godok no like the Dagdol, so he killed them. The stupid trees and goatmen no like Dagdol, so he want kill them too. Puny human like Dagdol, and help him take this place for master. Or does Dagthol need kill you too? Stupid creed keep staring at Ambassador Dagdol. Me take quick nap earlier, and stupid fast imp take book. Dagdol need book to follow orders, and master need book to conquer. Ka! You stupid help me get book from imp, I give you shiny something. Go, imp right there to the left. Kill. Blood of Letendris has web to catch magic here. She use for herself, but master want to use for good of whole world. You help get web from stupid elf, and not only will Dagthol reward you, you see how master use it way better. Greetings, young one. It is good to see a noble soul again. Diamol, formerly Eldrathalas, is corrupt to its very core. I have watched my brethren fall to the forces of darkness and chaos. Many would have this place razed to the ground to end its horrors forever. But Diamol is worth saving, mortal. Help me, and perhaps together we can unleash the vast power lost here for the forces of good as they once were so long ago. Have you been in contact with the Druid of the Talon recently, Paladin? I can feel the lingering presence of one. The satyr Elzin the Wild Shaper has exerted his corrupt dominion over this part of Eldorathalos. The fruit of fertility, now corrupted as the fell vine, should be close to Elzin. It may be the key to purify this ancient place. When the great satyr falls, capture whatever essence of the fell vine you can. Seal it in this reliquary of purity, and bring it to me. Good luck, and Cenarius' speed. The monster responsible for the ruin you see before you is called Elzin the Wild Shaper. To reach him, however, you will need to also slay Zevlin Thornhoof, the satyr who currently holds the still noble ancient old Ironbark in his grasp. Once Ironbark is free, he will help you make an entrance into Elzin's domain. Enter and slay him without mercy, for there is no other way. You will find that Diamol is filled with many nature and arcane elementals. Somehow, a water elemental has found its way into this area. Please gather its essence and take it to me. I am curious as to how one of their kind got here, and what sort of agenda it may have against the natural elements of Eldrathalis.
I'm out of range.
This was one of the first... I did this well before I did Mirrodin, because I got to 60 just after this was released, so this was new when I was 60, and oh boy. Game, are you crazy? That's one fast imp. Interesting. And did Pustelin run away while I was... Oh no, there he is. I hold the key to the lands of the free. Chase me and you'll see. Why, you little...
Far away.
Does anyone see where Pustelin went? He's right there. Tigerbane. Still alive, you do surprise. Watch me as I flee. Mark my words, I will catch you, imp, and when I do... So, the reason is I'm currently in Old World, and if you look at the map, Old World scales from like up to 30. So as soon as I hit 5 levels over the area, I basically just jumped up in difficulty massively. It just went off the chart, and that's just the way the game works. I think Pustelin went this way. I should have been paying attention. So I have him targeted, but I don't know where he went.
let's do Hydra Spawn. So basically, yeah, as soon as I hit 5 levels over, that was it. The whole thing I just out-leveled everything to the point where, as far as the game is concerned, I'm in the next expansion and everything just went nuts. Unfortunately, at 30, it would have been nice if there was a balance, like at 34, if it was possible but not just one shot for everything. Possible to do the content, but it wasn't just a cakewalk. But unfortunately, the balance is just such that it's either too simple or too hard, is basically the balance there is. Because as far as Blizzard is concerned, this content is not valid. It's not current. Felcloth is good. It's just the level scaling, unfortunately. Well, there's a boss.
Congratulations.
Nope. Another Felcloth. Excellent. It's all good, Bob. I hope you're enjoying the streams. As I said, I was wanting to focus on the story more anyway, so being slightly being overpowered isn't really bothering me. I mean, you look at how many people run raid content that they can one-shot and everything as one of the main things they do. So, you know, I'm having fun. It's not as if, like, everything is dying immediately it gets close to me. I have to take an action. Sometimes.
Congratulations.
So I'm setting myself different types of challenge. Maybe this is the wrong place for it because it's over the... What I might do, if I can... See how that goes. Because... So you can see that's put stuff over, but if I open the bag, it's still very readable. I don't know which way I'm supposed to be going. Good herbs in here. Helpless, powerless, restore, must restore, Zevram controls, end this torment. Okay, so Zevran was back through. I needed to... I missed some stuff. It was probably down that other passageway. I probably went the wrong way first. I went the wrong way first. It went... While in the dungeon went the wrong way first. While I was walking through this quite desolate place. Oh my lord. Forgot about Rumtun Tuba. Does anyone know where Pustlin went? I have no idea where Pustlin went. He went that way. I did come the wrong way. That's the way it goes when you don't know the instance very well anymore. It's been too long. It's been quite too long. It's been too long. And I don't remember where I'm going anymore. But you get an idea what I mean by the scope of this game, particularly considering this content that I'm doing here could not be done solo. It had to be done with a group. So you'd need to get together 5 people, all prepared to do this content. It was insane. Particularly considering quite often people would get drops in other locations. So the Librams that would drop and all sorts of stuff would drop. And you'd have to come back here in order to hand them in to get the enchants that they would do, which was some of the better enchants. And also, it was just bonkers. It would be, you get a really good drop and now you've got to organise a 5-man group willing to do the run to get you where you need to be able to use the drop. It's like, what? Have I lost Puslim completely? There he is. I am completely out of my mind. Turn that frown upside down! I'm gonna kill it. I'm gonna kill it. This is the end of the line. No friend of mine.
Congratulations.
And I got the Rum Tum Tuguber surprise recipe, which I can't learn yet. But I got the Crescent Key, which allows you to use the back door to diamond. How are keys still a thing? Surely that can't still be a thing. So the Crescent Key used to be an object that would allow you to come in through the back door of Diamor, which brought you in through there, I think. Yeah, see, here's a portal. You could come in this way and come into Diamor this way or something. But... or maybe you needed it to open Diamor North or parts of... I was like, what? What? Why? Why? Why are keys still a thing? Gotta go kill Elzen, the Wild Shaper. Hang on. Oh, yeah. Oh, he drops a few things. He drops a one-handed sword that could potentially roll as an upgrade. If I can actually learn how to walk through a door.
Thank you, mortal. There is but one service that I may offer to you before I return to the dream. The door to Zevrim's master, Elzen, blocks your path. I shall act as your instrument of destruction. The door will be opened. I merely await your command.
Open the door. Ironbark. Open the door and let me in. Open the door, Ironbark. Hey there, Ironbark, open that door. I think he made a hole in the wall. Oh wait, door. What is the difference between a door and a hole in a wall?
Out of range.
We have the same. The Merciful Greaves are definitely not an upgrade, and the Shadewood Cloak is definitely not an upgrade. But I did get the Merciful Greaves added to my transmog, so that's something. Now, it was weird. I actually saw minerals to mine. Like a rich thorium vein. But where was that? Because I think this is actually the way to the back door, but I can't remember for sure. So those are incredibly valuable. And I don't know how to get to them. The fact that you can't mount in here is... I thought it was through the back there, but obviously not. Yeah, because now it's saying it's lower. So it was through down there somehow, but I don't remember how. Because those are really valuable. You used to be able to get to them, and I can't remember how you do it. See, there is another entrance down there. I am very confuzzled. I'm trying to explore and understand. You can see it on the map. I'm going to check this again. This is bugging me. Oh, the... Wait, what? So the entrance is at the higher level. I'm very confused now. I know I've gone down and up like 4 times. But I'm pretty certain the entrance was down. I don't know. I am very confused. It's possible it's been blocked off when they did Cataclysm and they removed the back door. But they didn't remove... I would say they removed the back door. But they didn't remove those spawns just to make you feel bad. Or I just don't remember, or I can't find it. Either of those is possible.
I don't have a target.
So Felinae is done. Have to stop opening this to...
Congratulations.
No. I think it's just a reference back. Because, as I said, most people don't play the game like I do, where they're coming back to it and trying to remember and playing through the entire story. The number of people who would see all of this content that I see, playing it through in order like this, would be see, there's another portal there, but I don't know where it goes. I'm tempted to come back and try and find out where that goes, because that portal makes no sense. So I'll do it with the quest hand-ins, then I'm going to come back and see where that portal goes. I'm so glad I'm doing this with big bags. I got big bags and I cannot lie. With the sealed reliquary of purity in our possession, it will be possible not only to remove a corrupting threat from the world, but also to study it under our judicious watch. Perhaps we can even devise a new means to combat the taint of corruption that ever threatens Azeroth. You have done well, Paladin, and for that I am forever in your debt. Though the war is far from over, a great battle has been won against those who would bring about our doom. Please, accept this gold as a token of my enduring gratitude. If we ever cleanse Dire Maul, know that you will be welcomed here as a hero. Thank you. Ah, very well done indeed. You've made an old spirit very happy this day. You deserve proper thanks for the risks you've taken. Oh, it does a comparison there. That's interesting. Yeah, I don't... That's one thing I'm not a huge fan of. I wonder if I can...
Do you carry the essence, or did the task prove too difficulty? It is very troublesome that a water elemental was here, let alone one that powerful. Take this as my thanks for your efforts. I must examine this essence for any knowledge it may contain. The Godok no like, yeah. Human has book? Now you watch Master use book to kill stupid trees and stupid goatmen. Yeah. Alexplorer, you have stupid elf's web? This web have lots of magic. Master will be very happy now. And you make Dagthol happy, human. Take this so you believe how happy you make Dagthol. I like Dagthol. Okay, that was just a back way into Diamore East. Okay. Didn't remember that at all. Got another tiger bone. And this used to require the crescent key to get in, but doesn't anymore. In Godok society, the king is simply their strongest warrior. If anyone, Oku or otherwise, kills the current king, they are automatically hailed a new one. The new king receives tribute from any living guards, Stomper Krieg and Captain Cromcrush. Find and kill King Godok, while killing as few of their other leaders as possible. And not only will your reward be great, but you'll be able to use your power as king to halt the Godok invasion without conflict. Oh, this thing. Tribute run. I don't want to do a tribute run. I don't even know if it's possible to do a tribute run
The way you used to have to do a tribute run is you used to have to come in and you used to have to make disguises, which you could make on a tailor. So you'd have to come in and get the items to make a Gordok ogre suit. I had no idea how you do a tribute run now. I'm ignoring all of these other bosses that are around. But I've got to get the key. Don't I? There used to be a locked door here. The door is no longer locked. Okay, that helps.
I need to get closer.
So you no longer need to stealth up and get the key. That's good. So there's a boss down here. Up here. With the broken trap over yonder, the ogres are too stupid to figure out how to fix it. Clearly it needs a little tinkering. If you fix it a bit, you could glue a slip kick into it and blammo, trapped ogre guard.
Keep it real.
If you're going to fight the King of Gordok, you're going to need to get by Captain Cromcrush. Now, you can get by him by killing him, sure, but you might actually want to leave him alive. How, you ask? Think I know? An ogre suit. I'll make one for you. Bring me ogre tannin from upstairs.
Hurry back.
So he just needs ogre tannin now. Guard slip kick is trapped. I'm going to have to do another run so I can get all of this. But not today. And now you just need the ogre tannin from the ogre tannin basket. You used to need the ogre tannin before, but you used to take the ogre tannin and hand it off to a tailor. And the tailor would make a Gordok ogre suit, having got the ogre suit recipe from in this dungeon. So you'd have to do the dungeon once, get the ogre suit recipe.
Congratulations.
Then you would have to go out. Then you'd have to go get the materials. If you knew what the materials were, you could come in with them. collect the tannin and a tailor could make it for you, but often people would come in with the suit. I think everyone needed a suit, so you needed 5 of the things, and they took rugged leather, which is expensive, and a bunch of rune cloth, which is expensive, and oh man, it was tricky.
What's up? Glad I could help. Keep it real.
Yeah, this will do the trick. Just slip here and attack here. This is going to work out just fine. Here you go. You're all set. Remember, this isn't the most securely fashioned item in the world. You'll have 10 minutes of use before it pulls apart, and then you're not going to fool anybody.
Glad I could help.
It puts the lantern in the basket or else it gets the mallet again.
Always a fun reference. I've got another ogre tannin.
I am ogre with the little shield and sword. Oh, these guys still think I'm bad guy. Only works on captain. What you doing wandering down here? Why them small fires not in the shackles? I'm taking some prisoners we found outside before the king for punishment. Do I see them with weapons still? Why you let them keep their weapons? That's how I found them. I wanted to show the king that they were a threat. Say, Captain, I overheard Card Fingers calling you a fat, useless knoll lover. And away he goes. If you no talk to Mizzle, you not become the king. Talk to Mizzle the crafty. You big boss now, you king. All hail King Alexplorer, king of Gordok. Now that you the boss, all henchmen give you tribute. You left some alive, yeah boss? You killed the king, yeah? That makes you take his place. That makes you the new boss. It's good to be the king. Now, let's get back to what you were talking about before. Henchmen? Tribute? All henchmen of the boss, Stomper Krieg, all 3 of the guards, Captain Cromcrush and the Observer. Give tribute to the new boss. If you kill a henchman, then that henchman can't give tribute. Each one you keep alive will give more tribute. Keep all of them alive and you get the big tribute. Show me the tribute.
Skullcracker Mace. Shield. Which is pretty good, but no plate girdle. I'm going to say no. Braces of power, no. Plate helm. Holy shit, that's tempting, but still no. Sorry I attack you, boss. You no kill me, please, okay? You're the king now, and I help you make tribute better. So I can't get this because I didn't kill Stomper Creed, Cherish. I didn't kill those, but I've done Dire Maul now. I just didn't get all of it because I'll have to do another run because I did a tribute run this time, so I can't actually kill everything this run. But that's okay. I did a tribute run. So let's half. I did a tribute run. That was fun. I enjoyed Dire Maul again. Big place.
Elune be with you. Goddess watch over you.
People enjoyed seeing Dire Maul. Wait, where? Lasai.
I never miss a shot.
Not throwing away your shot? You're going to give it a shot? The forces of the Sentinel Army hold back the Horde across all of Kalimdor. While the war continues in Ashenvale and Stonetalon, our forces are also needed here to protect these remaining wilds and prevent our enemies from gaining further footholds.
Goddess watch over you.
Telerin has already sent word of you, Alexplorer. I'm interested in seeing if you're half as skilled as he claims. No, twice. I am fighting a war on multiple fronts, while keeping our currently held areas properly defended, as well as overseeing the instruction of our younger sentinels. If you're a decent fighter, there will be plenty for you to do.
Consider it done.
Our settlement on Sardor Isle was lost to the Hatecrest Naga. Overwhelmed by their numbers, we fell back to the mainland. While they covered their newly gained sandbar, we raised a new feather moon on the shore and amassed an even greater army. Now Hatecrest will be driven back into the sea. Find our ancient of war along the shore. He will take you to the front lines, where Tambre leads the offensive.
On your mark.
The most dire, most organized threat to us in Faralak are the Gordok Odors in northern wing of Dire Mall. I requested a druid of the Talon go there and scout it out. If he still lives, speak with him, and he will act as your commander to stop the Dwargok before they decide to attack. They want me to do a tribute run. Do 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 do. I'm glad they've used this layout again. This layout didn't get used very much. So they designed this design of tree and it was used almost nowhere. I think it was used once on Teldrassil and once somewhere else. So I'm glad they've brought it out for Feathermoon. How do I get over there? Did they tell me? Find out ancient of war along the shore. Looking for an ancient of war along the shore, and he's over there, so I gotta get over there somehow. And I think it's going to portal to Belameth. That's not what I want to take. That takes me to the new elven home city after Darnassus was destroyed, but I'm not that far through the story yet.
Greetings.
Want to buy a fish?
Alone light your goddess.
Ishnu Dal Diel. Asha Fela.
Farewell.
What brings you here?
Increase the size of your ordinary fishing bobber for 1 hour. I don't understand what that means.
Good luck, friend.
Hello.
I'm going to buy outland fishing
Next we meet.
for when I get that
My
far.
goods are of the highest quality. May the stars guide you.
And in this case, I'm going to use oh my lord, this place is huge. Because again, I think it was designed to fly over, but I'm not flying. This is probably a situation where I should. Look at that building. That's crazy. I didn't make it anywhere near there. But that's gorgeous. I wonder if there were quests over there. So on Turtle, I had to come to this Feathermoon in order to train my alchemy, because the only high-level Alliance alchemy trainer was on this island. And there used to be an island to the south of here. You can sort of see the remnants of it on the map, but it's been destroyed. I never did that many tribute runs. I think it was always hard to get healers for tribute runs, because if I remember correctly, the tribute runs didn't reward anything for healers. It was always for like melee DPS or whatever. So it's like, need a healer for a tribute run. It's like, it's long, it's annoying, and there's no loot in it. These foul things will be driven back into the sea. I hope you're ready.
Move it.
Careful out.
The Hate Crest are fighting fiercely. Their leader is a priority, but we need to kill as many of them as we can. Go ahead for me. I'll meet you on the battlefield. Show them no mercy.
On your way.
Move it!
The leader of these forces must fall. The Naga's offensive will be broken with no one to command them. I saw the coward retreat into one of the abandoned buildings here. Cut your way through the others and take his head. Lady Chandris will want to see it for herself.
Off you go.
I always liked Feathermoon, so it's weird. Why was it the cities that I actually quite liked that they decided to destroy? Like, thanks.
There's General Skeesh.
Congratulations. Congratulations.
Let's look for Lady Shazla, shall we?
Why is she not? Why is it not showing on the mini map anymore? I'm assuming something in Plumber? Yeah, it's not showing on the minimap anymore. Something is interfering with that. She's in where the alchemist was. And now it's showing on the minimap. I'm very confuzzled. You know what? It's just flying across the water. I'm not doing this as if it's like, it's got to be a hardcore challenge. It's supposed to be, you know, a fun thing to do. A big tree. Similar to the tree in Teldrassil. There's also one in Darnassus. Big, big tree. Nothing at the top. Standard shortcut. But I'm going to have to do two Diamond runs now because I'm going to have to do a tribute run and I still haven't done a full clear.
The sentinels stand ready. On your mark.
Your valor was mentioned in my briefings, Alexplorer. I commend you.
Goddess watch over.
Has the general fallen?
On your mark.
Good riddance to foul creatures. May the Naga slither back into the sea and never return. You've proven yourself on the battlefield, Alexplorer. I would ask more assistance of you in defending our lands here.
Goddess watch over.
A highborn mage named Istulan, estranged from his surviving brothers, has built a tower to the east, where he trains young night elves in arcane magic. Were it not for Lady Tyrandi's recent mercy towards his kind, his execution would be my duty under law. He will be watched closely, but I will not deny aid to my sentinels simply out of pride. I've sent Sylvia ahead to the Tower of Astulan to begin an offensive against the ogres infesting the nearby forest. Report to her for further orders.
Consider it
Congratulations.
done.
That was it. All of Feathermoon Stronghold just for that. This entire area. Wow. That's insane.
Interesting. Hurry back.
Hey pal, I'm still working on a variant of Gnomish Shrinking Ray using superior goblin technology advances in construction in an effort to avoid inconveniences for myself such as death. I'd like for you to try it out on some of the sea giants along the coast here. You could find some miniaturization residue on them after you shrink them. Bring me back some. I love the tooltip this provides.
Have a good one. Keep it real.
I bet against my own better judgment and stay and run an engineering shop along the Forgotten Coast. I will need to deal with these pesky elementals. Curse the powers of elementalism unchecked, I say. Fortunately for me, and now for you as my hopeful agent provocateur, elementals represent an ideal source of raw power for my ultra-shrinker refinement. Give them the what for, I say. When doing this, though, be sure to save me the water elemental cores.
Glad I could help.
Sure thing, boss. Stop doing that. That's cool. That's better. I got a lesser moonstone take me to 2, 4 heavy stone take me to 102, and 2 iron ore taking me to 109. That's the sort of thing that makes me happy. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, baby. I thought I saw that option and went, I don't understand what that means. It's like, oh, it means exactly what I want it to mean.
It's too far away. I'm out of range. Congratulations.
You have uncovered some sort of strange egg-shaped device made from metal. Fiddling with one of its knobs brings the egg to life. It opens up in some sort of gnomish robotic contraption. A voice from inside the robotic egg crackles to life. My name's Oglethorpe Obnauticus, and my homing robot has crashed. I will record you for its recovery. Please take this beacon to the robot. I now have computed the coordinates of the robot for you. It is in a cave near Feral Scar Vale. What's funny is if I return to Turtle, which I will at some point soon, maybe. I'm enjoying this too much, but I will return. Harmer's up to these quests. So it's 2. I already have 2 and I got +1. So it's not I now have 2.
Congratulations.
So I had 3 and now I've got 4. So if, wait, no? That seems inconsistent then. Okay, I am confuzzled. It doesn't matter. Any old iron, any old... So I'm currently on 111 iron ore. So when I mine this... It says 111 plus 2. So I'm at 113. So for some things it shows... Doesn't matter, it's an approximation. So for some things it adds it to your inventory and then does the count, and for some things it does the count and then adds it to your inventory. I'm very confused. See, that added it, and I... But they're saying 15 plus 1. I have 15, that's fine.
I need to get closer.
So that added it and then displayed the total. That added it and then displayed the total. So 3 lesser moonstones. I have 3. 120 heaven stone. Yep, I don't know what, can't remember what it saw for the others. So sometimes, I don't know. Shimmering shards here. Okay, so I'm going to assume that most of the time it is going to correctly show me the value that I now have. So 124 and 123. Yeah. It may have something to do with if you're in combat or not. It may not be able to get an accurate read if you're in combat. Wait, that's... Oh, it's... Yeah. Wow, close.
Hey, yeah. Be good.
Had to tweak the thing to stop working on mountain giants. Even though I wasn't the one running around zapping things, those night elves beat the copper out of me after they found those guys shrunk.
Glad I could help.
Splendiferous! Not only am I glad to see that you've returned with the residue, but also with all your major appendages intact. That is, well, there was never any danger of using the Ultra Shrinker now, isn't there? I do appreciate your efforts on my behalf, Alexplorer. Truly, you are a friend to goblins everywhere. Accept this as a token of my appreciation. Alright. Yeah, cool looking sword.
Be good.
While I could bore you with the technical details of the utility behind elemental cores, I will instead tempt you to the completion of this. Yeah.
Have a good one.
Scrumdillerific. These cores will keep me working for some time. Add to that the benefit of there now being fewer elementals along the coast. I might no longer cry myself to sleep at the prospect of having to set up shop in perhaps the worst place imaginable. Thank you, Alexplorer, for your efforts on my behalf. While it certainly straps me financially to do this, allow me to show you some gratitude you may understand and appreciate. Loot.
Keep it real.
I am now friendly with Ratchet and Booty Bay. My hearth is set here. So what I might do is I might do that and then teleport to Stormwind. What?
You need something? Have a good one.
Selling all the stuff I got. Well, not all the stuff I got.
Welcome. We've been expecting you. You are to be congratulated for your success in the Firelands.
Ah, someone just got the
But praise alone will not suffice.
staff.
We owe you a great deal for the part you have played in the destiny of our flight. Present me your staff, that we may endow it with great power.
Because with great power comes great responsibility. Wait,
Finally, Taragosa, our beloved sister whose essence you have generously borne, has chosen this staff as her permanent home. May her presence be a source of comfort and companionship to you.
Go with honor, friend.
this is just disturbing.
Need help?
Because what I can then possibly do is open these up on my it's not worth buying anything extra. They're changing the way storage
Hold on,
works.
friend.
I thought I deleted that. No, I didn't want to delete that. Shit. I am an Twonk Knuckle. I am an Twonk Knuckle. Not that I care that much. I'm not going to be cooking anything until I get into the late game. The character where I care about recipes and stuff is my main. So I never really worried too much about getting everything on my alts. One of the things I like is I've gotten quite a lot of these. I haven't saved any sets. I'd kind of like to. I like that, but I'm missing some pieces. Except it says that can't be used. I'm missing a lot of these. If I look at actual classic sets, we've got a bit of the Soul Forged. Got a fair bit of the Lawbringer. I don't have much of this. I do love this as a Paladin look. So I do quite like that blue hat. Okay, so that's been it on that. So now we want a chest piece. So let's... all a bit off over the top. Questing in an evening gown is kind of cool. I wanted something blue, but there's nothing that's jumping out at me that's like blue. What do I want as a shield? Switching to the Alliance shield might be good. Do like that one. There's the Ironforge equivalent. That one's not bad either. I use this one a lot. I love the look of this shield. This is one of my favorite looking shields. The green shield I was using, though. Actually, I might have been using that with my green outfit. I love that shield. Because it's not too large, and yet it's got a really cool look. But I don't want to use it on this character yet. I want to keep this character looking simple. That's a Zolgarub staple. One of the Gnomrigan ones, I think. Do like this. Just letting it all run seems to be working. What do I want to do? It's after midnight. I think... Okay, so this is the mount that came with the auctioneer. And a mailbox. Oh my lord. Yeah, they're never going to add that mount to the game again, is my understanding. They've decided it was a mistake. They're not going to take it off people, but boy, would that have been useful. Oh well, never going to get that one. But now I see why Fell spent the money. Something I do want to check. I'm not sure where I would look.
Well met. You need something?
I do need to visit the void storage person.
Be careful.
But
Greetings. Light bless you.
Because apparently it has been confirmed that if you buy the void storage now, that will result in more cheaper storage later. Because when they do the bank changeover, because that cost 100 gold. And with this unlocked, it's going to give me all of the new bank tabs, which cost like 5 grand. Yeah, someone did Terragosa. I had that when the expansion was still current. That was scary hard.
Step on up. Have a good one.
Yeah. Interesting.
See you around.
I supply only the finest goods. Have a good one.
Brimster's a jewel crafter, but has done absolutely nothing with it forever. Yeah, I don't know how to find, even if it's possible.
I supply only the finest goods.
What?
For the Alliance.
So much stuff. And I'm not understanding how any of this is working. So I'm just going to log off. Thank you everyone for watching. The confusion at the end, sorry about that. That was like 15 minutes of confusion, but that's how the game works sometimes. Thank you everyone. Have fun. Good night. And yeah, good luck with your adventures, everyone. Bye.